Alright, what's going on, guys? T Torres back here for another video today. Look who we have in the garage. We have Mr. Lewis himself.
What's up, gang gang?
Alright, so what we're going to be doing today on the truck, we're going to be installing a pair of the Diode dynamic, here we go, SS3 pods, something like that. And we're going to install them in the bumper. So in the package, or in the box, you have your actual wiring kit, as you can see here. And then this is I got a pair for my truck and his truck. So this is gonna be his pair. So this is gonna be the pod that we are actually installing. Take this out, it's the first time I've actually even opened the box. Comes with the faceplate. Oh, it even comes with some more wiring. I don't know if that's I don't know, maybe that's a stencil. Did you know there's maybe a stencil?
Really?
Is that a stencil?
That was like a gasket.
Oh, maybe it is a gasket. Okay, never mind. But anyways, yeah, so we are going to be installing these. Diode Dynamics just came out with these SS3 pods, and I'm interested in putting them in to my reverse light. So that is what we're going to be doing today. So thank you for sticking along, and let's get into today's install. We're going to be cutting the bumper, doing some wiring, all this extra stuff, and it's very hot in this garage. Alright, so what Corey's doing now, we are trying to measure out where we want the pods to sit, level, and then tell them about the, you said there's a bracket.
Yeah, so there's a bracket back here. One of the brackets is for your parking sensor, and the other one is just a brace. So these lights are about 2 1/4 inches from top to bottom, and on the back side here you have about 2 inches and 2 3/8 inch of space. So it's gonna work out. It's gonna be like perfect, like it's meant to be.
So we're gonna measure it out and then outline it, and then we're gonna get to cutting.
Yeah. So this side we're just gonna do. I'm just gonna like freestyle it, make sure it's level, get it where I want it, cut it, and then once we get to that side, we'll just take measurements off this side to see where we want it on that side. That way we get them straight. That way you can't tell it. Now here's the big question.
Yeah.
Is this gonna work?
It should. The front face, yeah, it should. The faceplate should be good. So what we've already done here, as you can see, we have traced the SS3 pod out. But I forgot to mention, if you guys are interested in buying these pods, I'll have a link down in the description that'll take you straight to them. Like I said, Corey and I, we just measured them out, got them level, traced them out, and then now to the, to me, not so fun part, we have to actually cut into the bumper now. Alright, so Corey has the first piece of metal that we cut out. So as you can see right here, he has that piece, and then this is what the hole looks like in the bumper as it sits. The pod actually looks pretty good. He's going to make a few more cuts, and then we are going to get the first pod in, and then we got to get to doing the other side. Alright, so Corey and I currently have the first pod mounted. As you can see, it's obviously not wired up, but we are cutting the hole for the second pod as we speak, and we're going through a lot more of the Dremel blades, the little cutting blades.
Yeah, these are easier to handle than a grinder though, especially on a bumper like this. The blades are so big. Dremel's just easier to handle. So
right, yeah, we've already went to the store once to get blades, and it's looking like we may have to go back and get some more. But yeah, here is the here's what the pod looks like. As you can see, it is as flush as it can be, and I absolutely love it. So we're gonna go ahead and finish drilling the driver's side one out, and then we're gonna mount this up, get it mounted, and then of course we're gonna do the wiring. All right, guys. So now it's probably been a month later since I started finishing working on the actual pods. As you can see right here, we now have the hole completely finished. We did have to notch out a section right there. As you can see, that had to get notched out in order for the actual light to fit back there. This where the light connected at was touching. You can see right here where the metal where the back of the light was hitting the metal. So same thing on this side. We got this side notched out, got all the holes drilled, and it is ready to go. And we went ahead and snake the switch through we are now finishing up the wiring. Thankfully, I put previous stuff through there for the EGT monitor, so it was super easy to snake that through. So that is where we are at. I decided not to mount the lights to the reverse lights. I wanted to be able to have a switch, so that's literally what we're doing now. Samuel has got the wires that we are going to be running to the back of the lights. So that is where we're at. I know it's been a while, but we are going to finish this project and get it done. Once we finish all the wiring, I'll show you guys that. We'll get the lights in, and then we'll turn the lights off in the garage, turn the lights on so you can see them work, all that good stuff. All right, so here is a little mock-up. We are doing a little test right now. As you can see, all the wires are exposed, but Samuel is splicing into the switch, and we're going to give a little test and make sure the lights fire up before we go ahead and button up the rest of the system and then snake everything under the truck. Looks pretty good. And then I forgot to mention, we did put some Rust-Oleum on here so the bumper won't rust anymore. Like I said, it's probably been like a month, over a month since me and Corey started this project. So he's busy. I'm just glad me and Sam were able to get this done and get this over with, because I'm ready to have these freaking lights on the truck and being operational. I rode around with a hole in the bumper for like a month, looking freaking ridiculous.
Are you ready?
Yep, go ahead. Whoa. All right, guys, so as you can see, they are on and operating. That is definitely a great sight to see. They're super bright, man. I don't know if you want to come back here and see them.
I just don't want the wires. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
It's hot.
They are super bright.
Whoa.
Can you dim the, can you cut the garage lights off for just a
That
second?
is crazy bright.
Let's see what these, yeah, those, I feel bad for anybody that's going to ride the bumper. Here's you guys a little back. Oh, wow. That's like perfect lighting even for like being able to film in. Yeah, I'm going to go try to sit down like eye level. Oh yeah, that is super freaking bright. I can't wait to get everything buttoned up and let the nightfall set in, and we'll really see what this thing will look like. All right, so me and Samuel are going to get back to work. We're going to go ahead and finish up the wiring, get the switch where I want it, etc. And then I'll catch you guys back up here in just a minute whenever we get everything buttoned up and wired exactly how we want it under the frame of the truck. All right, so Samuel and I have just finished wiring up everything. As you can see here, the lights are mounted, they're flush, they're exactly how we want them. We turn the lights on, of course, and then here in the actual cab of the truck, we have our switch right here, okay? And then as you can see behind us, the super bright lights are on. I'm gonna show you guys that here in just a little bit. We're going to finish cleaning up everything, and then I'm gonna start the truck up. We've had the doors open, so a lot of the lights have been on, so the lights are flickering a little bit. So we're gonna start the truck up, let the batteries do its thing, cut the garage light out, and then see what these diode dynamic lights are all about. Alright, so now we are going to, now that the truck is back and batteries are full, let's go ahead and cut the diode dynamic lights on and see what these puppies look like. Are they bright at all? Oh yeah, that is super bright. Let's kill the garage lights and see what they look like. Alright, let's go ahead and see diode dynamics and let there be lights, and let's see how bright these puppies are. Go ahead. Woo, baby! Now that is some reverse power. I feel bad for anybody that's ever going to ride my butt. They look good, man. Take a look at them. They are definitely bright. They are super duper bright. All All right, guys, so as you just saw, that was the Diode Dynamic SS3 3-inch pod light. I know it's a little dark out here. Let me give you guys a little zoom in. But as you saw, the lights are super bright. Samuel, what do you think about them?
Cheers. They're blinding. They're blindingly bright.
They are. They're definitely
Pretty easy to install too.
Yeah, it wasn't too terribly bad. They give you a cutout that you can literally just trace on your bumper, get a Dremel, and then cut it out. And then we put some little Rust-Oleum stuff on there. And then we wired it through the
cab and to the main battery.
Yeah, along the frame and then to the battery. And then Samuel and I found a point to go right where the driver's side, right like where your left foot would. There was like a little bushing
rubber seal
that went right there. So that is going to do it for today's video. I do want to say Diode Dynamics, thank you guys so much for sending the new SS3 3-inch pods. If you guys are interested in getting those pods, I have a link down in the description. If you're stopping to the channel for the first time, please leave this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. And Samuel, thanks man for your help.
Anytime, bro. Rambo's next.
That's it. Stay tuned.